Welcome to the Lakeshow podcast, presented by Jack in the Box. It's a weekly deep dive into the biggest stories and topics surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Allie Clifton. He's Geeter. He's Mike Bresnahan. And we've got a show to get to.
I had a bunch of questions I was going to ask you guys at the show, but I'm not going to do that.
You weren't asking us.
Yeah, I'm still.
Boo.
Yeah.
Having said that, I'm going to give you a little insight
who needs questions?
into the fire that is going on within Geeter right now. And it's not going to be because what you think it is.
It's just like weird energy. Like I'm antsy.
Listen, this dude did a back-to-back at Soho Yoga today.
I did.
Whoa. 45 minutes,
so
two
stupid.
classes, back-to-back, drenched sweat.
I don't feel great about it. Like I'm a little, I took a lot of water today. I'm hungry.
Did you eat?
You know when I get hangry?
Oh.
And I got a big drive. I got an hour and 15. Let's see what
Where are we
says.
going?
Huge. I'll tell you where I'm going right now. So
check the ways.
Right now it says an hour and 17. Okay. Crespi High School, my alma mater, hour and 18. Damn it. Keeps going up. Derek Fisher is the coach of Crespi High School. They are playing Harvard Westlake tonight. Defending state champions. Robert Ory's son, Christian, is on the team. Rob's going to be there. Matt Barnes is going to be there. Obviously, his boys are on the Crespi team. Fish, and I'm going back to my alma mater for the first time in a long time to watch a basketball game. So I'm very excited about getting there.
And he's got floor seats.
Ooh. Apparently, they had 2 floor seats for myself and Big Game James Worthy, but I had to inform the president of the school that Big Game is not coming.
Oh, no.
Big Game pulled out.
So who are you taking in this place?
Ooh.
Pause. What?
Who are you taking in this place?
Who's taking? No one. I'm going by myself.
Oh, so
but I have friends there. I have some guys that I went to high school with that are going to come.
Like your best friend from high school, you could be like, hey, you want to sit courtside?
Yeah, courtside.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they have. It's supposed to be just like 2 like folding chairs, I believe. They were putting at the, which B. Moore and I, the producer, we thought that was a little bit weird. Like, I'd rather just kind of sit in the stand somewhere. I don't really need to be on like the baseline.
Do you have a statue?
No.
You are in the Hall of Fame, though.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, Hall of Famers get folding chairs on the
Yeah.
baseline.
There you go.
Courtside seats.
Is there food, too? Is it like the premier seats at Crypto.com Arena?
No, guys, it's a little high school gym.
Can
guys.
we hang
There's
on?
no, like, it's not like there's a restaurant or a bar, okay? So you guys are making me hungry. You're
I
making me
actually
angry.
do have a thought for you.
Yeah.
When we're in commercial before we get to Bucket or Brick, you could Postmate an order of something here that buys you time. Buys you time and you can eat it on the way.
Oh.
Because you weren't just going to go down there and eat by yourself in a restaurant, were you? No.
Maybe.
Or was that your plan?
Yeah. I want
Okay,
to have
well,
like a
this
little
could fill your
sip of
stomach, so you
something.
don't have to waste that. And then you could go in, chug a beer real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe some Jack in the Box.
I mean, I
Jack in the box.
drank before events there before when I was a kid, so might as well.
Yeah, might as well keep the tradition alive.
Having
said that, we talked about this on the show last night, live television.
Yeah.
Where does your rooting alliance lie?
Well, I thought I'd be
Tonight.
sitting
What are
with
you gonna
Rob, but Rob was like, yeah, but you're going to be rooting for Crespi because that's your alma mater. And I was like, oh, because I don't want to like disrespect Fish. I gotta pull for Fish and myself, but you know, I want to sit with Rob and Candace.
Yeah.
So I might have to sit with a couple of my buddies. Maybe we'll see. We'll kind of see what the lay of the land is. It's going to be packed. So
This is interesting.
I might not have a lot of choices where I sit.
Do you think Rob and Fish will talk?
Oh, yeah, because we got him mic'd up. Michael Koger's on his way out there right now. We're micing him up. We got our backstage cameras there. It's the whole deal.
Oh, it's a big thing.
2
Yeah.
camera setup.
That's
Koger
why you're
was
in
saying.
Aloe right
2
now.
cameras.
2 cameras.
Yes.
It's a big deal.
Wow.
And I'm wearing my Crespi Brown.
Shout out Aloe.
All right, bucket of brick.
You know, we're not there
sorry.
yet.
This podcast is 4 minutes.
My
Thank
favorite
you,
part
everyone.
is when the mics are open in the control room and you can hear everyone laughing. It makes you feel really good about yourself because you told a funny joke. That was good, but we're not there yet.
You crazy.
The Lakers started this 5-game homestand with 2 losses. I think it had a lot of us nervous. But then they get
say
that
that.
huge win over the Clippers on Sunday, followed up by the win over the Raptors, in which they shot 21 more free throws than the Raptors. Apparently that made someone mad in the fourth quarter, 23-2, 36-13
Darko.
overall.
So dumb.
Darko, yeah.
I went back and counted, by the way. 14 of those free throws were intentional. Committed to put the
I wish
Lakers on
someone
the
would've
How
line.
do you
that up.
explain then the other
11.
9?
It was 11-2.
Yeah. Well, the
11
game was 36-13.
They were also shooting 3 after 3.
Yep.
I know Scotty
Yeah.
went to the rack a few times.
Yeah. I mean, was it 12 or 14 that were intentional in the final couple
LeBron's
minutes?
gotten fouled and hasn't gotten the call.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game's over.
I mean, I like the coach, but he was wrong.
Yeah,
that
by
time.
the way, John Ireland had an interesting thing on the radio today. You know, Darko went to lunch with Phil Jackson yesterday because he wanted to get to know him and pick his brain, and it was set up by our old friend Alex McKechnie, the Silver Fox, who works with the Toronto Raptors. So John thought that was Phil used to take shots at refs and send messages through the media. So he thinks Darko got that from Phil. And now he's going to start getting calls.
Yeah, when the Lakers were playing Portland in the West Finals, maybe Phil will do that stuff. Not on January 9th. Is that what it was yesterday? That's
Sometimes
the
as a
timing's
coach, you
weird.
got to stick up for your guys. I get what he's doing. It was all good. I just don't care.
And by the way, they had no interior presence. And the Lakers had AD going against...
He was dominating. They had to foul him.
Yeah,
I
of
was
course.
so bummed sitting there watching what did I text you, Geeter, after the game? Well, no. Actually, don't say what I texted you. I was bummed. Not bummed.
That we
I
got a
was like,
walk-off headset?
Yeah, I was like, man, y'all get AD.
Yeah,
How about that?
I know.
I was jealous.
I mean, it's funny because Dave and I were talking about it probably third quarter. Who would hey, if they win, we're getting a walk-off. And at the time, AD was like stuck on 18 points because they weren't giving him the ball. Hit 16 in the first quarter, Brez.
Yeah.
And he didn't score until the end of the third. But he's so great on the walk-offs. And then all of a sudden he went bananas in the fourth. So
Yeah,
he
was
didn't do much in
phenomenal.
the second and third.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
5
kinda
points
crazy.
total in
Yeah.
those quarters.
But he was awesome.
How do we feel about the
He's
Lake Show
playing
now?
great.
Obviously, they got Phoenix on the horizon.
Listen, I'm just happy for him that we can change the narrative a little bit. And it's not about the world ending and firing everybody.
Correct.
And, but they got a long way to go. It's going to be a real struggle.
Yeah.
It's going to be a real struggle. I'd like to get Rui back, which I know is coming. And you need another offensive punch. Stoked on what Max Christie's doing and Christian Wood. I think those guys have been great. But I would, still a long way to go before this team is we're feeling
where they
good
need
about
to be.
it. Right, Brez?
Yeah, I mean, 19 and 19 pretty
Yeah.
much says it all. We're 3 games away from the midpoint.
Yeah.
10th. And here we are.
Still 10th in the West.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I
Yeah.
don't know. I look ahead of them and I'm like, who are they better than? I don't know. yet.
Yeah. I mean, they can't fumble the rest of these home games. They still have a very home-friendly portion of the schedule coming up. The problem is there's some pretty good teams coming to town. Phoenix, Oklahoma City, and then the Lakers play at
Dallas.
the Clippers. I
These
always
are
love
crazy
saying
games.
that.
You're right. At
Dallas.
Utah, who's actually won like I don't
Utah
know,
playing well.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then at the end
They're
of the month,
charging you. Yeah.
yeah, and then at the end of the month, you got 2 road games. You start the Grammy trip. So these next couple weeks are very important for this team.
It
Very
was
important.
nice to beat a good team.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beat the Clippers.
Yeah.
And it'd be
It was a good
nice
win.
to put together some good wins, I think, and you'll start to feel better because they're capable of making a run. We've seen it, and we know they can. It's just, man, you look at the teams in front of them, you're in 10th. Like, who are you going to pick off? I mean, maybe the Rockets, maybe the Pelicans,
Yeah.
hopefully Phoenix.
How big is tomorrow?
Not
This
too
is gonna
far.
be-
You can climb. I mean, you're not going to go to top 5. That's
Yeah.
out of the question.
Yeah, the Pels 22 and 15. They're playing
Yeah.
good ball. And here's the thing with them: everyone's healthy. In particular, Zion is healthy. So as long as he's out there, that's a good team with him and Bi and McCollum, Valanciunas playing good ball. That's a good team right there.
For
Suns
Phoenix,
is a huge game.
19 and 18, a game above 500, right
OKC.
ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's going to be the sixth time, including the
playing-
preseason that we've played the
yes,
Suns.
It's like a whole playoff series
Well,
already.
we talked about that going into that knockout round of the in-season tournament, just how many times the Lakers will have had to beat them by December. So 4th of the regular season
And they played in the preseason once or twice?
once.
Yeah, once. There's been a lot of Lakers Suns. And the Lakers have actually done well against
Yo,
them.
Nacho,
Yeah.
if you bring me that water, I'll buy you lunch, man. I just parched, dude. I took a couple big yoga classes. I'm like ready to. Thanks,
The
Nacho.
real question is do you have element in
Well,
any
Nacho's
of these
he's
bottles
busy
of
in it.
water?
Thanks, man. I owe you. Nacho. Nacho,
Job,
got
Nacho.
a camera, man, so that everyone sees you. Say what's up to YouTube.
I don't get it.
We're on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Say what's up to YouTube. Like, turn
Did you
around.
think he was quoting a movie?
I thought you said say what up to you two. I was like, what? I don't get it.
Oh, okay,
Have you put salt in any of your waters?
No. I meant to have a element today, but I didn't.
Do you pay for those elements?
Well, we have a bunch at home, but if I'm at Soho Yoga and there's no one at the front, I just take one and save myself $350.
You're kind of like a part owner there.
And by the way, Brez, I mean, it's a ripoff.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of money I've spent at Soho Yoga before, like Richard he's fine.
He's fine. He can bill you.
Yeah, I'm not
See if
worried
you-
about
see if you
him.
pay it. Yeah.
I was just worried about your health. Have you thought about your Postmate order yet?
Good job, Nacho.
Jack in the Box. They're on the top of the list.
Ooh,
All right.
I should have Jack in the Box on the way out there.
Great rundown. We've got such a good bucket or brick to get to, so we're
Let's
going to
go.
get there next. Lakeshow fans, remember you can be part of the show each week. Feel free to send us your questions, comments. We'd love to hear from you. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's a round of bucket or brick. Welcome back to the Lakeshow podcast presented by Jack in the Box. If you're enjoying the show, you can check out more original podcasts from our Spectrum News journalists on the Spectrum News app. Just head to the podcast section to listen to the latest episodes. You can download the Spectrum News app on the App Store or Google Play. Time for a round of Bucket or Brick presented by Jack in the Box. We begin with LeBron said Christian Wood is all about buckets. Bucket or Brick, Christian Wood must see more rotation minutes moving forward.
More? What's he at?
He had about 17 last night, I think. He's probably averaging. I think he's averaging 17.
Bucket, I like. We need him to play. We need him to play
last night.
20 minutes a game. He needs to be in that 20-minute a game category. He needs minutes. 20 minutes. We have to. We don't really have a lot of choices. He's been great.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in on this. Hilarious talking to him after the game too. He said, "Yeah, LeBron's right. I like my buckets." And then Austin Reeves piped up his straight buckets.
Because he doesn't like to pass much, right, Brez? Is that what they're saying?
He's when in doubt, shoot. He's one of those type of guys. And hey, it's working. I mean, Jackson Hayes is the guy who's not getting the minutes. So why not just absorb both those guys' minutes, give them to Christian Wood? And this is why they brought him on, too, to hit outside shots, to score. And he's averaging for the month right around, I think, 14-7, 12-7. And not a lot of time either. Like I said, under 20 minutes a game. Those are good numbers.
You know what, Brez?
Give him more time.
Got a little dog in him, too. You see the competitive side. He's blocking shots.
Yeah. Bought his mom a house. I mean, good kid.
What was that, B-More?
Third on the, what kind of dog is that?
Voice of God. Can we hear it?
I know. I want to
Oh,
hear
yeller.
this.
Third on the list, third on the team in shot attempts, led the bench last night in shot attempts with 10. No one came even close
Who
to
did?
that. Christian Wood.
10 shot attempts.
He likes his buckets and he likes his shot attempts. That's him.
Hey, are you here physically, mentally?
No, the drive's going to be tough for me alone. I'm a little worried about it.
Maybe Nacho will drive you.
He should not do
Nacho, where do you
double
live?
class.
No.
Stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you.
I don't have anything.
Does your car go on autopilot? Does it drive for you?
You ever been on the 405?
Maybe you should take B-More's car. His car,
B-More
car drives for him.
voice that to us.
B-More's
Voice of
car,
God.
Brett's car, that drives for him. Maybe you should take their car.
Brett, you live in the valley,
You
don't
guys
you?
are all rich, man.
Oh, Long Beach? OC. Okay.
Even I knew that geographical question.
Yeah.
Brez, it'd be nice for you to get to know everyone that you work with every single day. In the ask if the guy lives in the valley. He lives in Anaheim Hills, bro.
Anaheim Hills? Wow.
You know where Brett lives?
Brett's my friend. We talk all the
In
time.
Orange County, you know where he lives?
Yeah, I mean in that vicinity.
Oh.
I'm not an Orange County guy, but we've talked about.
Geeter
where he
doesn't
lives.
even know where I
Anaheim.
live, and I live in his backyard.
You're in Redondo.
I mean,
Yeah.
Do you know
I've
my
got
street?
my dog off at your house.
no, you haven't. I always pick up your dog.
Yeah, no. You live on. Just kidding.
So
A lot of
you
weirdos
do-
out there. I will not say.
So
it.
you do the dog sitting and you pick up the dog too?
And I drop the dog off.
Wow.
Listen, weirdo guys.
Full
She
service.
lives in PV. Kaya de Mayor. Go up there, make a left. That's where she's at.
Down the hill, maybe off the cliff.
Yeah.
You're by Kevin Day.
All right, bucket or brick. Anthony Davis currently playing the best ball of his career. 41-11-6 versus the Raptors. 29.9 points a game, 11.1 rebounds, 2.6 blocks his last 10. There is one answer and one answer only.
Yeah, it's brick. I mean, the guy was playing out of his mind when they won a championship. I mean, 2020 AD. Hello. Yeah, I mean, regular season, yes, with you. Although Darvin brought up last season when AD scored 51 against Washington and then 40 against Milwaukee. Were those back-to-backs? They might have been. So Darvin threw that out there. But, I mean, AD championship, I'll take that. I'm sure the numbers were not as good when they won the championship.
I was just going to look that up.
Yeah.
I don't
Do you
But still-
remember the
but still.
series that he played for New Orleans when he was with Rondo and they smashed somebody and then they ended up losing? Portland, thank you, David.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
incredible, like that kind of AD, bubble AD. But I'm going to bucket it, and here's why, Brez.
Wow.
Because it's over a longer period of time. He's had better games.
Sure.
His
That
averages
Milwaukee,
right now.
like that back-to-back with Milwaukee
Yeah,
and
that was
Washington absurd.
spectacular.
And he was in an incredible stretch then. New Orleans, he had some unbelievable series and games and moments. But this is from the beginning of the year to now, man. We're talking, half the season in.
Sustaining.
So
Yeah.
I'll throw a little
2020
caveat.
season,
Okay.
26 points, 22-8.
In the bubble?
No,
Oh,
that was
the bubble.
2020, 21.
Well, his numbers now are better for sure, but that's playoffs. Those are good
Playoffs?
teams. Playoffs.
Right? 26, yeah. 26 and 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Bubble year.
And a championship.
But yeah, man, that
title.
series
And a
was
title.
wild. That Pelican series.
That was like
Yeah.
8 people were like, this guy's wilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his coming out party. That's
Yeah,
like, okay, he's arrived.
He was, yeah. He's putting up 50 and 25.
Bucket or brick.
Played
Max
49 minutes a
Christie
game.
flashing two-way potential.
Well, I'm going to go first, Brad. Bucket, because maybe you're not watching. Just saying, people that maybe aren't watching and maybe just look at box scores. But if you watch him defend, staying in front of Siakam, the other night he was, I forget which game they lost. Darn it. Memphis game. But he was out there working hard to defend. He didn't shoot great, but like he's a two-way player. He's getting there. And listen, he's not going to score 25 a game. He's not that guy right now. But like he is a potentially a very good two-way player, in my opinion. I'm gonna bucket it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bucket it too. I like what he did when Cam Reddish got hurt. Took that hit in the head. That was ugly. And Max, big plays down the stretch.
Yeah.
I'm proud of the kid he is.
Yeah.
He deserves more minutes too.
Great length.
Yeah.
Brez, he knows how to like get out on the guys, switch.
Remember the
You hear me,
Lakers?
B-More? You're with me. I know he is.
All right, last one so that you can get moseying on
That's
to the
nice of
Valley.
you all.
Bucket or brick. Lakers will be better than a play-in team this season.
Who put that in there?
They were in a far worse
Who
position
put that
in March.
question in there?
They want you
last
to
year.
bleed before you leave, Geet.
Why would they do that to me? Do you want me to tell the truth?
Yes.
That's bull. Brez, you answer.
What was the question again? I was enjoying the history on it.
Damn you,
So I
Allie,
was-
trying to get me fired.
I was enjoying it.
Bucket or brick. Lakers will be better than a play-in team.
This is like when we asked if Brez, if the Galaxy would beat the Houston Dynamo in the 2013 MLS Cup, and he said no. He picked Houston on our air.
Yeah. Go
When
Dynamo.
we were the Galaxy station.
Who?
Yeah.
We had to redo that too. And
Who
I
did
still
that?
picked
Brez.
Dynamo. Yeah.
Brez he was for the LA Times.
I
He's
am
like,
not surprised.
Brez
I
like,
am
yeah,
not
I'm picking
surprised.
Houston. We're like, let's tape this over again, do the segment again. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go with Houston
Brez
again.
also
I like
told
Houston.
everyone that he didn't watch.
True story. True story. Brez died.
Wait, who won? Did the Dynamo win?
No, Galaxy won, Broseph.
Well, I was wrong.
Come on,
Damn
dude.
it.
Landon D.
Go Dynamo.
Bend it like Beckham.
Bucket or
Robbie
brick.
Kane.
Do you want to get to the game or not?
Sorry.
I don't even remember the question. I'll bucket it.
No,
because I like.
Yeah, are they
bucketing.
going to be better than a play-in game?
Ooh, so they're gonna be top 6. Yeah,
Be more really quick. How close are they to the 6th seed right now, January 10th?
4 games out, 3 games out, maybe. Hold, please. Math. 3.5 back.
Oh, I'm bucketing. They're for sure getting there. 100% they'll be top 6. Brez?
All right. Yeah, no, I bucketed.
You
Yeah,
did?
I
Why?
bucketed.
Talk to us. Why?
I'm bucketing that too.
100%. They're going to be top 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
I think
You
the next 2 weeks are just so key. If they don't do well by the end of this month, I reserve the right to change that to a brick.
Allison, they have the potential to be top 6. Yes. They absolutely have the team.
Should we do
that
this
can be
red
there.
bottom bet again? The red bottoms that you have yet to
What's the bet?
give me? When I said that they would go to the Western Conference Finals and they won a championship?
Okay, what's the bet this year?
If they are a top 6 seed,
Yeah.
they just have to be 1 through 6.
Yeah.
You have to buy me a pair of red
Why
bottoms.
would I do that? I'm rooting for that. That's
Thank
what
you.
I want too. I love my
the bet.
job.
That's the bet.
Allie, why would you bet someone who didn't pay
Yeah,
you?
I didn't say brick. Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go top 5?
Ooh.
Top 4? Like, where are you? Want to go Western Conference Finals? You want to do some bets like that? We'll talk.
Okay, fine.
Off air.
Western Conference Finals. They're still your team. You want them to go there. So what are you trying to say? You're not done yet. Driving on the 405 bonus, bucket of brick. Driving on the 405
Now I'm panicking. Yeah.
during rush hour.
Oh my God.
Now what's it showing?
Is worse than
Should
eating.
I pull out of the game like James did? No, I can't do that. It's my school. Go ahead. Well, no,
You
I'm not
should
going
never
to. I'm not
pull
gonna-
out of
I'm
a
not-
commitment.
I'm going. I
Yeah.
promise. Coach.
What's your middle name?
Joseph.
Christopher Joseph McGee.
Yes.
If you are out of here by 5 o'clock, you will look
fine,
like
guys,
a
I
lunatic
know.
sitting in that
Listen,
gym
it's more
at
selfish.
5.
I want to have a
at
little
6:15.
bite to eat
Joseph Blue Pulaski,
No, I'm going to the game, guys. Of course. I've already told the family.
the recipient of a brand new plastic hip.
You know what you could do?
Just ring the bell, you pansy.
Family thinks I'm out till 11.
You know what you could do?
Quintuple overtime.
The podcast is just getting good.
Yeah. This is
Bucket of brick.
devastating.
Let's go. Good job, guys. Couple big games coming up. Let's go.
Big games.
Lakers.
Rah, rah.
Let's go. Good job, Allie.
Geeter's going to be buying me a pair of red bottoms.
Red
You're all
bottoms.
welcome.
We'll think of a
Thanks
good
to you
bet.
for listening to the Lakeshow podcast
For next
presented by
box.
Jack in the
Vino.
Box. If you like what you hear, leave us a rating and review on your favorite podcast app. We want to hear from you. Send us your questions. I don't drink vino.
You have to
Hit
buy
us
me
up
Sasa
on X
Kaya.
at
Not
Real A
true. You
have to
Clifton
buy
and
me
Geeter
Sasa
3.
Kaya.
You're out of your
Ooh.
damn mind. And at Mike
Allie wouldn't even have to buy
Bresnahan
that. She
until
has
next week.
connections to that.
Sasa Kaya is like
$50.
$350.
Yeah, but you know people
What are red
who-
bottoms?
You still owe me from the last bet.
There was a bubble and a 5-month break, and the world went to. There was COVID. There was no. The bet was out.